have an discussion lined up for you. Very important couple of triggers coming in. One, of course, there was wide expectations that fertilizers and agrichems could be taken up by the government in their council meet regarding rationalization of GST. It has been referred to another meeting, and that's why some of the stocks are taking a hit. But there is also, talk that the demand on the ground, as far as monsoon-led demand is concerned, has been good on the one hand. On the other, the pricing pressures because of Chinese dumping are kind of going down. We have two experts, and not only experts, veterans of this industry now joining us, K Dhanuka, Director at Dhanuka Agri, and Mr. Bubna, Chairman and MD of Sharda Cropchem. Mr. Bubna, let me start with you. First of all, this recommendation has been, rationalization of GST has been recommended to another meet, not taken up this time. Do you think it may come up? How much probability would you assign that this will actually be resolved in a meet or two?
This is just a guesswork. I'm not an expert to guess. It may happen, may not happen.
If it does happen, then will it meaningfully improve prospects for the industry?
It would. It would improve.
Okay, great. What about you, Mr. Dhanuka? How important it is? The cry of the industry was very hard. This time it was not taken up, but what is your expectation? Will it be taken up going forward? If it is taken up, then how much improvement do you expect in the industry because of that?
You see, the agrochemical is the only industry which is having 18% GST, while the other agri inputs, fertilizers, seeds, and the agri machinery, etc., they are having 5 to 12% GST. So, to make the pesticide available at reasonable prices for the farmers, the government should definitely think of reducing the GST on agrochemicals from 18% to either 5% or at least up to 12%. They should immediately do that so that farmers can purchase the pesticides at a reasonable price to safeguard their crops from pests and diseases.
That's one of the asks and recommendation that GST perhaps should be brought down. But Mr. Dhanuka, anything else that the industry wish list is for the budget? Because we're expecting the budget in the next 1 to 2 months, whether with respect to allocations or some other requests. Anything that you guys are looking forward to?
Definitely for agriculture, more amount should be allocated for the agriculture loan to the farmers, subsidy to the farmers on the procurement of the crops. Our agriculture minister has recently announced purchase of 3 kind of pulses. 100% MSP purchase will be done by the government. So all the activities towards the welfare of the farmers will help to improve the industry status.
Is the industry in need of a big fillip in terms of how the demand is on the ground, the overall situation? What's your reading of the overall demand supply dynamics right now, Mr. Bubna?
Madam, the demand is picking up and the industry is going towards normalcy. What was very abnormal, which happened last year, was very heavy stock of agrochemicals with the manufacturers and the pipeline. Those stocks are getting used and almost coming to the normal. So I think the industry can look forward to much better performance in the coming year.
Mr. Bubna, you're saying the inventory is back or almost back to the normalized level. And what about the pricing? Because last year, of course, because of the inventory, there was a big pricing pressure. Is that also abating and perhaps there could be some price hikes?
It's a very natural phenomenon, madam. When the demand and supply comes to normalcy, the prices will definitely go up. The prices had come down abnormally, and this abnormal situation will also get to normalcy, and prices will definitely look forward. The manufacturers are looking forward to the improvement in the prices, so they feel encouraged to start manufacturing.
Saw that. For FY23, it did almost 1700 crore. For 24, barely 50-60 crore higher. And that clearly we're talking about the difficult times. But when we are having this discussion at 25 ending, how much improvement do you see as far as your top line goes and also your margins?
By at least 15%, and EBITDA margin should also grow up to about 15 to 18%.
Dhanuka, you also had set a target for yourself of a 18% revenue growth, right? If I have it right, is that on track, or is it looking that you can do any better? What's the overall situation right now?
June has seen very good demand from the customer, and we are much above our target of 18% top line growth by the end of the first quarter. When the results will be out, you will see that the performance is very good, what we have envisaged for the first quarter. And we hope that because the monsoon prediction is good, although it is little delayed in some parts of the country, but definitely this year is going to be a bumper year for the agrochem industry, because demand is much more and the supply is less. So the prices are also on the rise.
I'd like to come back to you. One part the market really liked in your commentary this time around in the previous earnings call was the new molecules additions. How many new molecules they are working for, and which will be captured in financial year 25?
We have launched PARS and Lanevo 293 molecules first time in India with the help of Nissan Chemical Japan, and there is very good demand from the market. Although the consumption is yet to start because the swing is just going on, so consumption will be mainly in the month of July and August, but demand is very good. So we hope that we will be able to do as per guidance 3% volume and values wise for the new molecules.
Mr. Bubna, similar question to you with respect to the pipeline that you have within R&D and the new products which are lined up. Could you talk to us about what is there?
Madam, we have about 1,000 registrations in the pipeline, and they are coming up, getting realized and approved. So this process is going to continue, and this is one of the factors that is going to add to the growth of our revenue. When I say 10 to 15%, it can go up to 15 to 18% also.
And what about the margin outlook, sir? Mr. Bubna?
Margin outlook I have already explained.
Yeah.
EBITDA should be between 15 to 18%, and it could be even slightly higher, but I am a little conservative. I would say that 18% is a good comeback for the company.
Dhanuka, Mr. Bubna, thanks so much for making time and speaking with us today, talking about the holistic discussion of what the policy action has been, what's on the wish list, and more importantly, how the demand-supply situation is panning out right now. So green shoots emerging with the inventory situation normalizing, margins expected to improve on account of price hikes, and the management's talked about the pipeline of new products being also very, very steady.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.